What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Today we're going to be talking about another Polygon yield farming project. This is one that I think does have promise. Just like how we talked about with the DFYN yesterday, I do think that this one is not going to be disappearing tomorrow or anytime this week soon. It's called Ape Rocket, and some of you guys who have been in the farming game, at least for the past couple of months, might seem like this is familiar to you. That's because this is a project that was on the Binance Smart Chain, and it did pretty well over there while it's kind of pulling back, and I think it's doing pretty well over here on Polygon as well. It's been out for a couple of days, so I'm going to give you the lowdown on kind of how this all works. It is different than your other typical farms, your copy paste farms here today, gone tomorrow, but they do have some added features in here that I think can give it a little bit more longevity. So we're going to get into all of those extra features and why I'm doing some farming of it right now compared to the other farms. So first of all, let's take a look at what the pools available are here on Ape Rocket. So most of these things are liquidity pools, and one of the first things that you're going to notice is they do have this thing called auto compounding liquidity pool to liquidity pool tokens. So what that means is instead of just earning your income in whatever the native token is, in this case it is P-Space, you're also earning liquidity pool tokens as well. So if I have the Matic Banana LP tokens, I'm getting some more Matic Banana LP tokens over time. Now the rates are dependent on the different farms and other things within the system, but you can see them right here. You're earning an APY of 420% base, which is your Matic Banana liquidity pool tokens, and 318% APY for these P-Space or the native tokens. So that's how this works. A little bit differently than your typical farm. You're earning more than one thing, and this auto compounding feature I think is really good for people as well to earn some in the short period of time. Other things you'll notice, let's just taking a look at the APYs. The APYs are not too shabby right here. We're looking at anywhere from a maximum of about 1,300% APY to a minimum with these extra safe pools of about 57%. Now again, this is low, but it's a very, very good rate for two coins that people don't expect to dump to zero, Matic and Ethereum. Or if you're looking at Matic and the stablecoin DAI, these are really good APYs for these simple coins like that. In addition to that, you have a pretty good, like a way better APY with Matic Banana, and Banana is a coin that has been around since the beginning of the Binance Smart Chain farms. So this one, a lot of people are speculating that this is not going to dump to zero overnight either, so I think that this is one that is fairly safe to jump into as well. So the APYs are pretty good for all of this stuff. Some other things to note as well before we go over some more stuff about Ape Rocket is their native token pools. They actually have two different native token pools. One is just P-Space, so you can get P-Space and farm P-Space, right? We know how that works. You get your native token, you farm your native token. It's kind of what boosts the price of the native token and helps keep it from dumping, because people do want to farm with the highest APY right here of 1,370%. But additionally, that really, I think, helps people to hold the P-Space token even more so it doesn't dump to zero overnight, is not only can you earn more P-Space tokens, but you can earn Ethereum, so wrapped Ethereum for staking your P-Space tokens. So you don't have to worry about selling it every single day. You can just claim your Ethereum profits on a daily basis and use that and not really have to worry about the price of your profits going down overnight, or worrying about checking this farm every other day. So I think that really helps it. But I will say, I'm going to be completely and totally transparently honest with you guys. It is still a farm just like your other farms. You have way more pools that just support printing the token, this P-Space token. So over time, it will, just like all the other farms, have a state of decay, and the P-Space token will, I think, continue to go down from $7 to much, much lower, unless they put something else out here. Those are just my thoughts. I've been wrong in the past, but that's just the way that the tokenomics looks like it's going to set up for this overall. Now, if you guys are enjoying what you're hearing, you are watching it, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please keep in mind that I do release my videos much earlier on Patreon. If you guys want to support me, this is not required, but if you guys want to support me, you can pay anywhere from $3 to $9 a month. That's going to get you a couple different things. It's going to get you, number one, these videos at about 1 or 2 days early. It's also going to give you access to my Discord community, which I'm still building up. There's some people joining it up right now, and in there you're going to have a lot more chat that's organic and a lot less chat that's just people spamming their coin, wanting to dump on you after you buy it, which is what Telegram and public chats do. So this semi-private exclusive chat for my Patreon members are going to be for the people who are a little more hardcore into this yield farming and finding good profitable opportunities. So that is available for you guys. It's not required, not mandatory. You can continue to watch my videos on YouTube as normal. They will come a day or two later. So getting back into Ape Rocket. So there's some other things to note about here. Now you'll notice that I did stake in 3 different pools here. The risky one, this P-Space wrapped Ethereum liquidity pool token, just to get some P-Space, and I'm probably gonna roll that into my active pools over here for more P-Space or Ethereum. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do this, and I might put in more. I know this is basically nothing, but these 2 pools I'm also in as well. Now, some other features in the Ape Rocket website, you do have your Zap feature. So instead of doing 15 different steps to try and get some liquidity pool tokens, you can do it all in one step. So let's just say I wanted to put in, 50 MAT or 60 Matic. It's going to give me this many P-Space, wrapped Ethereum liquidity pool tokens immediately, and then I can just go and directly stake it. I won't have to worry about adding those liquidity pool tokens at a later date. They do have some governance. We're not going to talk about governance right now. And they do have their documents page, which explains kind of what goes on behind the scenes, the fees and things like that. This is good for those of you who are doing some deep research into here. Now, if you're just going to go the typical method of getting liquidity pool tokens, if you want to get, some Matic wrapped Ethereum, do keep in mind this is not quick swap liquidity pool tokens. Those will not work. They are ape swap liquidity pool tokens. So what that means is you have to go over to apeswap.finance. That's app.apeswap.finance, and you can see that you have your Uniswap like appearance right here. This is how you add your liquidity, swap your tokens over. If you wanted to put in some Matic and Banana, buy half of what you need, and then go to liquidity and then add everything you need over here. Those liquidity pool tokens are the ones that are going to be used for the farm over here. So overall, that kind of covers it for Ape Rocket. Again, I'm looking for some of these farms that have a little bit more longevity, and I do think that Ape Rocket has potential to do very, very well. Over the past couple days, they've been out. Their total value deposited has gone up over time. I do think that these APYs are going to drop, but I don't think they're going to just go to 0 overnight. The last thing I forgot to mention is they do have fees here, but the fees are not like 4% or anything like that. It's a 0.5% withdrawing fee for the first 72 hours. So do keep that in mind. If you just do a deposit and withdrawal, you're going to get charged 0.5% if you do that within 72 hours. After 72 hours, there is no withdrawal fee. They also do some other things like fees for your profits as well. 30% of your profits goes back to the team and gets distributed to different places there. You can read the documents page if you want to look into that a little bit more. But for the most part, what you're getting from this APY is what you're getting from this APY for the most part. So that is everything for this video. Hopefully you guys have a little bit more to check out in the space of yield farming. Some other things I've been doing some yield farming on Solana as well. Now I might talk about that a little bit later, maybe my next video, because there really isn't a whole lot to do over on the Solana ecosystem. It is hyped up a lot. People are excited about it for a lot of good reasons, but Radium is pretty much the only thing. So we might talk about Radium in our next video. And that is everything for this video. If you guys liked, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And if you really want to support me again, head on over to that Patreon, and you guys can select your own membership level. And this is not permanent. You don't have to do this for the rest of your life. You can do it for a month and get access to all that stuff. But that's there for those of you who want to support me a little bit more. Anyway, guys, let me know if you have any other farms tell me in the comments section. I'm going to be looking at my comments a little bit later this week, or in my Discord or in my Telegram chat, and make it organic. Don't just give me some copy paste spam pasta, because I don't read that stuff. But if you tell me genuinely some things that you are genuinely interested in, and you're not just trying to pawn off your token for me to make a video about it and for you to dump on other people, I'll be more than happy to look at what you guys are looking at. All right, guys, catch you in the next video. Peace out.